Hi everyone, my name is Nicole. I work at the Michigan Humane Society Berman Center for Animal Care in Westland. I have a couple friends to introduce you to today, and we're gonna start off with a cute little bunny. This is Panda. She is a 6-month-old lion head, purebred. She came to us as an owner surrender. So Panda got pregnant unexpectedly, and when she had a very large litter, her owner realized that at this time in their life it was just a whole lot to take care of, a whole litter of rabbits plus mom and dad, and to also make sure that Panda did not get pregnant again. Unfortunately, the rabbits were a bit too young for us to take them in at this time, but to prevent any further pregnancies, we were able to take in Panda and help the family out that way. And so we might be getting her babies in the future, but that would be a far future from now, as they do have to be quite a bit older for them to be adoption candidates, and a home environment is always best, right? So right now we do have Panda, and she is such a joy. She is super sweet, as you can see. She's super cuddly. She's not trying to kick away from me or anything like that. And with quite a few rabbits, they don't like to be handled too much because they are a prey animal, and to be up high is quite scary. But she enjoys it, and she would probably do best in just about any home. I can't see why she wouldn't do okay with children. As far as dogs and cats, she doesn't have a history with them. As long as everybody is calm and gentle and understands that she is a rabbit, that is a very sensitive creature, she should do best in just about any type of home environment. At the Michigan Humane Society, all of our rabbits are spayed or neutered, and Panda already got spayed, so she's all set to go, and that helps greatly with any, it can help reduce temperament issues such as cage aggression, which can be kind of common in rabbits. They're very territorial for such a little thing. But as far as her care, rabbits are kind of simple as far as caged animals go, I suppose. They need a spacious cage, and they should not be caged all day, every day. They do love to explore and roam around the room, but keep in mind that they do chew wires, they do chew and dig at carpet, things like that. That's just part of their nature. So if you are going to have them free roam at all, you are going to want to keep that in mind when picking what room that's going to happen in. Most of them do use a litter box. Panda is still learning how to use a litter box. She has some accidents here and there, but litter box training is quite common for rabbits to catch on to, and so she's going to need that. They are also going to need Timothy hay, which is a very important part in their diet. They cannot go without it. It is the biggest majority of their diet. And a lot of people are allergic to Timothy hay, so that's something that you'll want to consider as well, is if you're allergic to rabbits, or their Timothy hay, so that you don't have to deal with that kind of reaction. They also eat fresh vegetables and some fruits, but fruits are more of a treat as they have a high sugar content, and that's not healthy for rabbits. So maybe once a week give them a strawberry or a slice of apple. But greens are an everyday thing for them. It's very important for their digestive system and their overall health. So they are going to need, you know, some leafy green every single day. And their pellets, you want to stick with just pellets. They only get a small amount a day depending on their size and their age. So you'll want to take a look at the pellets that you buy and see what is recommended for that brand. But you want to stay away from anything with corn, seeds, any additives like that, and just stick with a pelleted diet as far as that is concerned. Because Panda does have long hair, you are going to need to keep in mind that she's going to need to be brushed. That includes her rear end as well. Matting does happen without regular grooming, especially in long hair rabbits such as lion heads like Panda is here. So if you're up for the challenge or have had rabbits before and really enjoy them, Panda is a really good starter rabbit, as again, she is so calm and wonderful. But if you are used to rabbits, she's just a pleasure to have around. So you should come and meet her and see if she's a right fit for you and your family. Next with me, I have the cutest little girl named Carly. She is estimated to be a 3-year-old cattle dog mix. She actually came to us from down south. She was in a shelter in Alabama that we work with, actually, and they just had way too many dogs this time of year. It's really hard, especially for the shelters down south who do not get the winter break like we do up north. So she came to us to go out for adoption. She is already spayed and microchipped, so she is all set to go home if you made the decision to take her home. Carly is a little bit shy at first, but as you'll see, she warms up really quickly and becomes super goofy and playful and kissy and lovey. So it won't take much for her to get acquainted with you and become a part of the family. It'll probably happen pretty instantly. So because Carly is shy at first, she probably would not be the best fit for smaller children. However, because she warms up quickly, she might be okay with them. So it's best if you bring any children in the home to meet her with you, just to make sure that they are a good fit for each other. As far as other dogs, I always recommend that before you bring one dog into your home, that you have them meet with your current dog if you have one, just because you never know how that's going to go, and here you have somebody else to help you out with that introduction and get an idea of if it's a good fit. And as far as cats, we're not sure how she do with cats. She doesn't have a history with them that we know of, so you'll want to do that introduction slowly. However, cattle dogs are kind of prey-driven sometimes. So you'll want to be cautious about that and keep that in mind, that she might not do okay with cats. So because Carly is a young cattle dog mix, she is going to need a lot of exercise to stay happy. So playing out in the yard every day or going for walks a couple times a day every day is going to be super duper important to make sure that she stays a happy dog. They have busy brains, and when they don't get to use it and are cooped up in the house a long time, they're just not as happy as they could be. So definitely keep that in mind, that she would probably do best in a active home that likes to sit on the couch at night with Netflix. If you were interested in adopting Carly or any other animal from the Michigan Humane Society, you'll come into one of our adoption centers to fill out an application, or you can start that application on our website, michiganhumane.org, but bring the application in with you. Once you come to one of our adoption locations, an adoption counselor will go over the application with you to make sure that the animal that you're looking at is the right fit. And if we all can agree that it is, we'll have you go into a private room with that pet, and you get to know them a little bit one-on-one. And if you decide to take them home, most of them, like Carly, will go home the same day. Everyone, thanks so much for spending this time with us today, but I wanted to take a few more minutes of your time and remind you of a couple events that we have coming up in this month of May. So the weather's kind of crummy right now with all the rain, but it's still really nice out compared to winter, right? So that's when most of our events come up, and so we have two. And the first one is Meet Your Best Friend at the Zoo, which is on Friday the 17th of May and Saturday the 18th of May. And we set up at the Detroit Zoo as pretty much an adoption center. We have a bunch of cats and dogs. We have kittens and puppies too sometimes. Just depends on who we have available currently. And they go to the zoo, and you can see them there along with so many other rescues and shelters that are just looking to give their animals a little bit more exposure than they might get at their facilities. But we are going to be there both days, and so it's a great time to come and meet all different kinds of cats and dogs if you're not sure what you're looking for, but you want to have your options open and have a variety to choose from. And you can go on our website, michiganhumane.org, for all the details of times and things like that, and we are there rain or shine. So since we're at the zoo on Friday and Saturday, you can go to the zoo on Friday, adopt your cute new pet, and then on Saturday the 18th, you can go to our fur ball, and that is a great fun fundraising event that we do, and you can dress a little nice and have a great meal and get to know a bunch of what Michigan Humane Society is up to and things like that. That is another great event, and so definitely check that out on our website as well for more details about how to get tickets for that.